Humanity has mastered so many incredible technologies. We've built rockets, cured diseases, and even created AI that can answer almost any question in human history. But there's still one technology, the most important one, that we haven't mastered yet. And that's the one we're going to build together at Singular City. So, what is that technology? You may be asking. It's the ability to take any healthy human being and guarantee that they prosper. Right now, we can't predict the weather, the markets, even protein folding, but we can predict human prosperity. We cannot pick a person at random and say with confidence this individual will thrive. And to me, that's absurd, right? Because it means that after all the progress, we still don't have a system that ensures every healthy person can reach their potential, no matter their birthplace, gender, or circumstances. But I believe we can build it. And not by redistributing wealth, not by taking what others have created, but by tapping into the infinite resource that already exists inside every human being. Creativity, energy, imagination, discipline, and intelligence. Because think about it. Do we really need 30 years of debt just to build a shelter? Do we really need generations to solve food security or mobility for ourselves? Of course not. We just need the right combination of technologies working together in one system to unlock human prosperity. Not just any human prosperity. I am talking about universal human prosperity. These technologies are, first, the Manifester, a device built by string-cubed ink and time-lapsed. It uses water binder jetting 3D printing to create physical objects from voice commands. You speak, it prints. That's our material foundation. Then we layer in game theory to redesign how humans cooperate. Here, interdependence becomes the new form of independence. Next, game design theory. Because life only becomes winnable when we start treating it like a serious game. A game with structure, feedback, and strategy. Then we add ludology, the science of how players are motivated, stay motivated, how feedback loops create purpose, how experience is paced. Imagine daily life built around that kind of engagement. Then there's user experience engineering, connecting humans and computers into one seamless loop. A symbiosis that gives each person personalized quests, small meaningful challenges that makes them grow and level up in real life. And finally, game economy design, a system that ties everyone's progress together. When many people pursue and complete quests, it strengthens the entire economy network. Tasks that are less popular become more rewarding, and the system constantly rebalances itself for fairness and function. And binding all of this together, or the moral framework, is the United States Constitution. Not as a political document, but as a proven guide for freedom, responsibility, and human development. The US Constitution is really the world's best operating system for liberty. Let me show you what I see. Imagine this. You're 18 years old, going to watch a new sci-fi movie called The Fetus in Fetu. The story follows a young woman who enters a real-life role-playing live game city. She starts at level 0, earning credits for food and shelter by completing daily quests. She learns, grows, falls in love, levels up, and builds her future inside this living, breathing city. By the way, I have this script already written, and we're gonna be creating a movie here, guys. By the end, she is a high-level citizen, a respected, fulfilled, and free citizen. The screen fades to black and the words appear. This is not entirely fiction. The first Singular City opens next summer inside your local mall. And you walk out of the theater thinking, man, I have to be part of this. Because that's the dream, to create the world's first prosperity engine. A civilization designed not just to survive, but to make every healthy human being thrive. This is how Singular City begins. And by the way, this is my open proposition to Elon Musk. Let's take abandoned or failing malls scattered across the world and transform it into gamified micro cities, living laboratories where prosperity isn't bought with money, but it's earned through creativity, contribution, and progress. You don't pay your way in, you level your way in. Every achievement, every act of creation raises your standing inside the city. From your first block 3D printed, to your first capsule home, to your first collaborative project that expands the city itself, everything you do becomes part of your growth curve. Singular City, of course, evolves alongside citizens. Each zone functions like a living game board, adaptive, responsive, and measurable. Every building, every challenge, every social interaction feeds into a continuous feedback loop for human advancement. Now imagine what happens when citizens reach higher levels of prosperity and capability. They'll naturally need new frontiers, and that's when the next phase unlocks. Floating modular cities built in international waters. Because under maritime law, those waters are rest communes, which means, belong to no one, which in turn means that they can belong to everyone. And as citizens of Singular City expand outward, they'll literally build the next frontier, autonomous communities on the ocean surface, powered by renewable energy, printed with dissolvable time-plus materials, and governed by cooperative game mechanics instead of your conventional politics. It's the most logical step for an advanced species living on planet Earth, which is, our surface is mostly water. To master the oceans is in our own DNA. And from there, the stars. Singular City isn't just an idea, it's a blueprint for humanity's next level. A bridge between what we've imagined for Mars and what we can already build here on Earth.